We're going to talk about the Corte Ibla Organic Grillo from all the way down south in Sicily. Beth, please tell us a bit about Grillo and about Sicily, where it's grown.
Yeah, so this is from the brother and sister winemaking team at Santa Teresa, who are down in the southeast of Sicily, so quite a long way from the kind of traditional tourist area. They have kind of a particularly ideal site where you have lovely warm Sicilian sunshine, and the climate is not too humid, so it's ideal for that organic production. We work with them on actually some other wines in the Majestic range, such as Nero Oro, which are massive customer favourites. But this is a great organic alternative to our Nero Oro Grillo.
What would you expect to find from a Grillo typically? So
Grillo, grown in the lovely Sicilian sunshine, tends to be quite rich and slightly tropical and kind of stone fruits. Obviously the island is coastal, so you do have some nice sea breezes that help temper that warm weather, which seems to be quite a theme with Italy.
Sure. Certainly some lovely, rich, ripe notes on the nose.
It's not the most aromatic of wines. You do kind of have to search for the aromas a bit, but on the palate, when we get there, we should have a really lovely, rich texture. Think like a really lovely, rich Pinot Gris kind of style.
That's got a really nice, rich intensity, isn't it?
Yeah, you definitely get that warmth that you have in Sicily coming through on the palate. Lots of breadth. Though there is acidity there on the finish.
Yeah, sure, because you don't want the heat to get out of control. You need to harness it and inject that freshness and acidity as well. And that's what makes it, again, fantastic with food. I think Abby, our chef, has paired this with a more traditional, maybe mountain dish, showing that you don't have to stay regional with the perfect Italian food matches. But I think the richness in this would match her Jerusalem artichoke gratin really well, wouldn't it? Those lovely, rich, creamy flavours.
Yeah, it sounds great. And then you have acidity on the finish that will cut through that kind of creamy texture as well.
Yeah, perfect. So a really lovely example of what you can do when you harness that nice warm ripeness from right down in the south of Italy, but with fantastic winemaking to keep it nice and fresh and very, very drinkable.